Hello, welcome back to the KD Yadav Hall here in Delhi for the YONEX-SUNRISE India Open. We've just seen the world champion Lokian dispatch Sergei Sirant of Russia, Singaporean winning in just over half an hour. And there's more action here for Singapore, where Lokian brother, Lokian Hian, is in action with Terry He. They take on Satvir Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty of India, the second seeds in the men's doubles contest. That is the final match of the men's doubles to complete the semi-finals. We've got Indonesia versus Malaysia, the first versus third seeds. That many would say should be the final. It'd be very entertaining, but Rankireddy and Shetty will have something to say about that. The winner of this match will play Delru and Griga, the 8 seeds, beating McGee and Reynolds in that quarter-final. So will he and Lowe try to prove spoilers and be the only non-seeds into the last four? It's a big ask against Rankireddy and Shetty, who have had a very good few months. Well, unfortunately for the Indian pair, no crowds at the moment allowed into the venue due to the ongoing pandemic. I'm sure many people, though, are watching this in India and around the world. It's a big ask here, but these two have also started to come into form in the last few months, winning a couple of competitions along the way, the Czech Open and the Dutch Open in October. They have been together since 2015. Both of them born in Penang, which is a real bit of a cradle of badminton, isn't it? Moving to Singapore, Lokian Hian moved to Singapore first before his brother Kian Yu moved a year later. Of Singapore citizens a few years ago and started competing for the country. And these two, Rankireddy and Shetty, have been playing together since 2016. The first Indian doubles pair to make the World Tour finals just a very short while ago, and also break into the top 10. A Commonwealth gold medalist in the 2018 games, and silver medalist in that same game as well, the men's doubles. Bronze medalist at the Asia Team Championships in Hyderabad.
Okay, let me do the toss.
And in Manila as well,
Red
in 2020.
and black color.
First meeting between these pairs. Lowe and He.
Red, your choice. Receive, who's going to receive?
To be able to play big seeds like this is a massive opportunity. They've never won the Indian Open. Rankireddy and Shetty. They have had wins in India International Series in 2016, the Tata Open India International in 2016 as well. They've won the Hyderabad Open as well. Terry He, 26 years of age, current ranking 106. The highest was 33rd with Lokian Hian. That was a few years ago, in April of 2017. And he'll be delighted as well, Terry He, because he's won the mixed doubles match earlier today, and that's put them into the semi-finals. Lokian Hian, his partner there, 170 centimeters, 26 years of age, both of them from Penang, as I mentioned. Yeah, Terry He and his partner Tan Wei Han beating Nitin HV and Ashwini Bhatt of India. to move into the semis of the mixed doubles. So he'll be on a bit of a high. Will he also be a little tired? We'll have to see. Their route to these quarterfinals so far for the Singaporeans, beating 2 Indian pairs, including the 7th seeds, Garaga and Panjala. That would be very pleasing to them. Beat them in the first round. Beat both their opponents in less than half an hour. Satvik Saraj Rankireddy, just 21 years of age, 183 centimeters tall. They are 10th in the world. His highest was 7th. And that was achieved in November 2019. Chirag Shetty from Mumbai. And he's taller at 187. First men's doubles pair from India to be ranked inside the top 10. They will go into this as the overwhelming favourites, and they too have had a very straightforward time through to these quarterfinals. Lakpriya Edrisinghe from Sri Lanka is the umpire. Shamim Hassan Saikat from Bangladesh is the service judge. Well, they've had a very good couple of months, as I mentioned. They've been playing a lot since the end of the year when there were a whole glut of competitions. Had to withdraw from the World Tour finals after Rankireddy had a knee problem. A real shame, as I said, because they became the first men's doubles pair from India to qualify for the season-ending tournament after reaching the semi-finals of the Indonesia Open in November. And he actually had played through some of the pain, Rankireddy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And they didn't really have much time to rest. That's why they had to pull out.
Singapore.
Also had to pull out the 2019 World Championships due to injuries before.
India.
Played in the Thomas Cup, the Denmark Open, French Open, Indonesia Masters, Indonesia Open as well. All that bunched in the last few months of 2021. Won all their matches of the Thomas Cup, finished at the quarterfinals, semi-finals of the French and Indonesia Opens respectively. Singapore get their first point on the board thanks to Terry He.
1-all.
Loh Kian Hian into the net.
2-1.
Talked a lot about his reactions to seeing his younger brother winning the World Championships. Some great pictures and footage of him watching it at home with his friends.
Too high.
And then the reactions, priceless.
Service over. 2-all. Three, 2.
Well, he and Loh have that lead now, 1 point lead. It's a good kill by Shetty at the net.
3-all.
Complement each other very well, Shetty and Rankireddy. It's a steepling smash down the middle from Rankireddy.
4-3.
Just going for placement there, Terry Heat. See the idea. Execution didn't quite match the thought process there. Again, Terry Heat looking to play the percentages a little bit. Hasn't worked out for him so far. Rankireddy and Shetty. 3-point lead now. They'll take those sort of gifts. Always frustrating to serve into the net. Easy giveaways, those sort of points. That's another one that they probably feel that they should have done better on, the Singaporean pair. Good work here from the Indian pair. Rankireddy,
5-8.
following in the footsteps of his father, who was a state-level player in the past, as well as his elder brother, and joined the esteemed Pulela Gopichand Academy in Hyderabad in 2014. That's where he decided to become a doubles specialist. Won a Commonwealth Games medal, historic one, gold, in 2018 Games. Also went to the Olympics, where they lost their matches, beat the eventual gold medalists from Chinese Taipei. So that would have given them a bit of a boost. As I mentioned, it has been a good few months for them. So they're pretty much in form at the moment. But so are Terry He and Loh Kian Hian in many ways. As I mentioned, 2 tournaments in October. Haven't played too much since then. Sometimes too much of a break isn't a good thing necessarily. Rankireddy and Shetty here on serve. Soft hands, a lovely play there from Loh Kian Hian.
Service over, 7-10.
Keeping themselves here in distance, within distance of their opponents. Just 3 points separating them, and I think they'll be fairly happy with this at the moment. Rankireddy and Shetty just want to start to pull away after the interval, which will be coming along shortly. Starting to build up a little bit of pressure here, the Singaporean pair. That's a good play at the net from Rankireddy. And they go into the interval with a 3-point lead, the Indian pair. Nicely done at the net.
एंगल भी देगा स्लो भी तब भी चलेगा सो अवे फ्रॉम द पॉइंट कभी कोई स्मैश मारता है तो उसी लेन में रेडी क्रॉस लेग कर रहा अभी नहीं कर तो रेडी फॉर ड्राइव कि मुझे पकड़ना है का ड्राइव तो बाकी कुछ
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So to the second half of this first game with Rankireddy and Shetty, 11-8 up against He and Lo of Singapore. As I said, they're just keeping themselves within striking distance, never allowing the Indian pair to pull away too much. Well, this is whip-like action from Terry He on the jump smashers. He's got all that power and then the subtlety of Lo Kian Han. And it's just the 1 point between them now. It's working well. Again, very good play at the net from Terry He. Pounced on that one, didn't it? Made it difficult for the return of Shetty. And they're all square here. Oh, it got caught up, unfortunately, in the racket. It's not something you see that often. Unlucky. And the point goes to Rankireddy and Shetty. It's going to change it up. Terry He. Bit of a chat there between the two. And they're back level again. Again, good work at the net from Kian Hien. A couple of misplaced shots from Rankireddy and Shetty. And it's the first time in a while that they have the lead here, the Singaporeans. Can they build on this? Well, they've not managed to put on more than 3 points together so far, the Singaporeans. Rankireddy and Shetty have had 4. Both seem to go for that shot. And that gave Rankireddy and Shetty the advantage. Tight match, this one. It's a good start to this men's doubles match. Dealt with that serve very well, didn't he, Terry He? Just at the right height for him to kill it off. Nothing to separate them at the moment. Good aggression there from the Singaporeans. This time it was Lo Kian Hien at the back court. With some very vocal smashes, shall we say.
14.
this one go the distance. 15-14 in favour of the Singaporeans. A lovely drop from Rankireddy. Lovely soft hands to put that over. Just kill it off effectively. And that's just out. Indian pair back in front. It's seesawing between the two, the momentum. No one allowed to have a run of points at the moment. A fascinating, intriguing encounter. Let's go play again from Loh Kian Hian. It has just swung back and forth, hasn't it? Both of them now, both pairs, 5 away, ostensibly, from taking this first game. Yeah, playing aggressively at the net. Has had mixed fortunes for Loh and he. Soft hands again. This time from Terry He. It is battling 1 point at a time for each of these pairs. Bit of disguise on that one, as they just wiped down the court, an opportunity to catch a breath. Here's Terry He to serve. Again, trying to play their shots. It is a percentage game, isn't it? At the moment, the slender advantage for Rankireddy and Shetty. For the first time in a while, we've seen one of these pairs actually get 2 points in a row. That's how tight it's been. But now the Indian pair just that little bit closer to the magical 21. Can they go on to win this first game? They've left that one well clear. So tight this one, isn't it? Absorbing badminton here. On court 1, YONEX-SUNRISE Indian Open. The men's doubles quarter-final match. All the other 3 semi-finalists already decided, and Rankireddy and Shetty have got a couple of game points here to move themselves a little closer to the semi-final. But they've got the Singaporeans right on their tail. Can they close this out now?
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Anastasia.
That went across Terry He, and Rankireddy and Shetty wrap up the first game. It was not a straightforward one, not easy. One in which we saw the tide turn back and forth, a momentum shift consistently, but Sakwasaraj, Rankireddy, Chirag Shetty beat Terry He and Lo Kian Hian in the first game 21-15.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Yes, on court.
So the first game dropped in this tournament for the Singaporean pair of Terry He and Lo Kian Hian at the hands of Sakwasaraj Reddy and Chirag Shetty, Rankireddy I should say, and there's a little bit of a hit for them, the Singaporean pair, but they pushed the second seeds all the way, and that will give them some good confidence going into the second game. Special moment a few months ago for Lo Kian Hian, then your picture on the right, when both he and his brother won the title at the Dutch Open in October. When Lo Kian Hian and Terry He beat the 6 seeds Tan Wee Keong and Tan Kian Meng in 3 games to win the doubles, men's doubles. Earlier on in the day, Lo Kian Yew had won the men's singles. Listen to that aggression, and they've raced to a 3-point lead here. Yeah, they've been partners for so long now, more than 5 years, and we're up against that new Malaysian pairing, as I mentioned, of make that 4 now for He and Lo. Yeah, they were up against a new pairing they haven't mentioned as Tan Wee Keong and Tan Kian Meng, of course. Wee Keong had won the Olympic silver in the men's doubles in 2016, but that was with Go V Shem, so different pairing then. But still, that would have saved them a lot of confidence going forward. And that is a much better point from Rankireddy. Great smash.
1-4.
They finally get the first point on the board here.
Ball. Too high. So it's over.
Yeah, frustration service. Too high. Another one that would irritate players. He wasn't happy, was he, Rankireddy? Oh, beautifully placed from Terry He into that far corner. 5 points is about a bigger lead as we've had between these two pairs in this match. So they'll be very happy with that. Can they build on it? Oh, put far too much on that. Terry He. They are looking to take the game to their opponents, the much more illustrious opponents. By the way, in that Dutch Open, Terry He got to the semi-finals with Tan Wei Han, who's also here with, as I mentioned, the semi-finals of the India Open. Played 4 matches, 2 quarterfinals and 2 semi-finals on that Saturday in the Dutch Open. So he's got tremendous amounts of energy and fitness. It was their first tournament in 2 years because of the pandemic for the Singaporeans. They went on to win that. It's just out.
Service over. 3-7.
That's good reactions from Rankireddy. It looked like he might be in trouble there, but great shot from him. There's only 3 points in it now. Top of the net for Rankireddy, doesn't go over. That's been one of the longer rallies we've had in this match. They put a lot into it, didn't they? And there you go, it is the longest rally, in fact. 35 shots. It's taken quite a bit out of both of them. Remember, they haven't played any badminton for a little while, both sets, and always hard to get back into the swing of things. And this has certainly been the most either side has been pushed. Remember as well, they've just had injury issues as well, the Indian pair. Shetty was also had some illness as well towards the end of 2021.
Service over. 5-8.
Which meant they had to withdraw from the Sudirman Cup. Again, 3-point lead here for the Singaporeans. That becomes 4 very quickly.
9-5.
Yeah, they've certainly looked to play their shots, He and Low.
6-9.
And that's led to a number of unforced errors. And now this is the closest they've been in a while. 2 points is the gap. It's a good comeback here from the Indian pair. Oh, this is very good from Rankireddy and Shetty. Frustration, I'm sure, for Low and He. They might just sense now an opportunity here, the Indian pair, to surge ahead if they can. They've left it. There was a big shout there from Rankireddy to Shetty. And he pulled out, and this is excellent. Indian pair now level with he and Low. They'll be a little deflated, I'm sure. A 5-point lead at one stage. Well, you certainly feel the momentum has swung quite firmly into the Indian camp. And that is a very good run of points for Rankireddy and Shetty. Much, much better from them. 4 very good points in a row for Rankireddy and Shetty. Make that 5, and they go into the interval a little happier than they would have been a few minutes ago when they were trailing by 5. They now lead by 2, Rankireddy and Shetty, against he and Low. I'm not sure Rankireddy and Shetty would have wanted that interval because they were on a bit of a roll, weren't they? Against he and Low. It's almost 100 places between these pairs in ranking. So they would have come to this as the overwhelming favourite. They lead 11-9 in the second game, and they've been pushed. They have done well here, the Singaporean pair, to draw level. He's a little unhappy there. Chirag Shetty, very good work. And we are again looking at perhaps a tight second half of the game here. Just in. Trying to take his chance there. Rankireddy into the net. And they have gone back into the lead here, Terry He and Lo Kian Hian. The lead didn't last for too long for Rankireddy and Shetty, but you just get the sense that we're going to see something similar to what we saw in the first game at about this stage. Rankireddy just gesturing to his partner there. That came straight at him. No real chance. A couple of points here for he and Low. Is there a little opening for them? Nice work from Shetty. Yeah, seems to be taking on a similar sort of tone to what we saw in the first game, where they just trade points fighting for each and every one. Let that one go. And they're back in front by 2. Can they move from this? Can they build on it now? It's better. Shetty's played a couple of those recently, hasn't he? Oh, he went for the shot, Terry Hayes. He's want to do quite a bit. Didn't pay off for him. Closed his eyes and yeah, he wasn't best pleased with that one. Yeah, all square again. Couple of mistakes there. Couple of unforced errors from Low and He. One apiece into the net, the top of the net as well. That's just given Rankireddy and Shetty a slender advantage here. This is almost deja vu, isn't it, with what we saw at the business end of the first game. Ever so tight between these pairs. Remember, He and Low have to win this to stay in this match. Again into the net by Low. Well, they looked like they might have been in trouble a little earlier in that point, He and Low, but they got out of jail a little bit, and they've ended up winning the point. 26 shots. $17 all. Remember, it was they were around 18 all when Rankireddy and Shetty then surged ahead to win the first game. That's their experience and pedigree. Rankireddy's just buying a bit of time, perhaps. They weren't ready for that one. Looking again, keen to get on with things. They've left it well wide, and it's just ahead by the Indian pair. This is where they pushed on Rankireddy and Shetty in the previous game. Can they do that here again? Oh, that's tight. Are they going to challenge? I think they will. They have no choice, really, at this stage. Seemed a bit of a hopeful challenge, that one. This is the first we've had in this match. And it is well out, isn't it? And they're that little bit closer to taking this match. It is really now about he and Low having to win the next few points to force the issue a little bit. They don't want to be facing match point. Very difficult once it gets to that stage, so they've got to try and win the next couple of points here, he and Low. Some good reactions from the Singaporeans, but not good enough. Rankireddy now puts them onto match point. And they've got 3 of them. Now, can they finish it off, the Indian pair? Well, they've saved 1. They've still got 2 more to go, he and Low. This was where it was in the last game. Rankireddy and Shetty went on to win. Again, Rankireddy seems to be a little unhappy with the condition of the court. And there you have it. Rankireddy and Shetty win a tight match against he and Low. They found it tough, though. This was certainly the hardest they've been pushed thus far in the competition. Singaporean pair providing very, very stiff opposition, but it's the class and pedigree of these two. World number 10 pair, let's not forget, almost 100 places above their opponents. Satri Sairaj, Rankireddy and Chirag Shetty beat Terry He and Lokian Hian 21-18, 21-18 in just under 40 minutes. They move on to the semi-finals.